Chairman of the Stock Exchange of Thailand, Dr. Chaywat, Governor of Bank of Thailand, Dr. Ria Thai, Secretary General of the Stock Exchange Commission, Kun Repi, President of the Stock Exchange of Thailand, Kun Kesara, Patra Security Executive, Bank of America Merrill Lynch Executive, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to be here among distinguished business leaders and investment communities. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all, and would like to congratulate the Stock Exchange of Thailand, Patra Security, and Bank of America Merrill Lynch for successful organizing today's event. The topic chosen for this year, Thailand focus on opportunity, growth, and reform, is highly relevant to the current state of Thailand economic development. We now live in an interesting time, the so-called new normal, with many challenges from outside and within. Yet there is no better time to set the stage for Thailand the next growth phase. So today I would like to share with you my thoughts on two issues. First, I would like to briefly touch on the current economic situation. Then I would like to tell you our plan for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the Thai economy is at a crucial junction. What has worked in the past no longer seems to work for the future. Looking back, our export-led growth strategy has worked well, given cheap labor, not so much competition from abroad, and healthy global growth. As a result, during the past few decades, Thailand has enjoyed an average growth above 5% per year, with export as the main growth engine at 77% of GDP. In short, we have become addicted to easy growth from abroad. The new normal has changed the global economic landscape. Lower export has dampened economic growth. Lower agriculture prices have reduced farmer quality of life, and greater global capital volatility have spurred risk in the financial market. As a result, during the first 3 quarters of 2015, our export of goods and services contract 2.8%, and our agriculture sector contract 5.4% from last year. Fortunately, our economic stability remains strong and have helped us weather through the global storm. Large domestic sector supported by low unemployment and low inflation has lessened the economic impact from lower export. Low public debt of about 43% of GDP, most of which 94% in local currency, has provided room for needed fiscal stimulus. A large international reserve has cushioned against global volatility. As a result, growth during the first 3 quarters of 2015 registered at 2.9%, which much higher than last year's growth, but still below our potential. Stability is not the problem for Thailand, but growth is. Going forward, we will need more and more difficult to lean on this economic stability or outdated growth strategy. This brings me to the next topic on setting stage for the new growth phase. Ladies and gentlemen, to move Thailand forward, this government has outlined 3 main steps. The first step is to create a strong foundation for Thailand. We realize that political and economic stability are the necessity foundation for growth. On the political front, the government has stabilized the situation and outlined a clear plan toward a new constitution and general election. On the economic front, we lend immediate support to sectors affected by adverse economic situation for farmers and low-income earners who are affected by declining agriculture price and drought. We provide soft loan through 60,000 village funds throughout the country. We also expedite community development projects and small public investment. For SME, we provide financial assistance through soft loan, portfolio guarantee, and venture capital funds. We reduce corporate income tax for SME to 10% for 2015 and 2016 tax years. And for qualified innovative SME, we exempt corporate income tax for 5 years. This measure will help generate jobs and supplement income for farmers, low-income earners, and SME during this difficult period. And with stability, we can now focus on economic prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, the second step is to strengthen Thailand through existing economic drivers. Given the ongoing challenge from weak global demand, we must rely on government spending and private investment to support the economy. For fiscal year 2016, we plan a fiscal deficit of 390 billion baht, or 2.9% of GDP. Additional stimulus will need to come from private investment, which has been stalled during the past few years. On the one hand, slow growth has dampened business confidence, leading to decline in investment. On the other hand, lack of investment has weighed down on growth. We need to break this vicious circle. The government has announced 2016 as Thailand investment year. We have passed tax measures to incentivize private investment by allowing double depreciation allowance for investment expenditure on computer, software, machinery, automobile, and building for the tax year 2015 and 2016. This will help fasten private investment process and strengthen the existing S-curve that we already have strong foothold. The third step is to create a new economic engine. Needless to say, our well-established industries such as automotive, electronics, jewelry, and tourism sector have brought growth in the past. However, in order to continue the growth momentum, we need to plant seeds for our new growth engine. To do this, we must upgrade both hard and soft infrastructure, as well as enhance the ease of doing business for private sector. On hard infrastructure, we will continue the multi-trillion baht logistic infrastructure development plan to improve connectivity in the rail, road, air, and waterway transportation. 6 projects worth 184 billion baht, ranging from motorway, dual-track trains, and expansion of Suvarnabhumi Airport, will complete the bidding process by end of this year and start construction by next year. Additionally, 14 projects worth 1.6 trillion baht, including orange, pink, yellow, red, and purple line, as well as dual-track and high-speed train, aim to complete the bidding process in 2016. The completion of this project will enhance Thailand's capacity, reduce cost of transportation, and improve national and regional connectivity. We also shortened our public-private partnership process from 20 months to 9 months, also known as PPP Fast Track, which is greatly reduced burden for private participation in this public project. In addition, Thailand Future Fund will also be created to lessen fiscal burden and allow private investor participation in Thailand growth. The fund will act as an investment conduit for investors, both institutional and retail, both domestic and abroad, to invest in Thailand logistic infrastructure projects that are bankable and key to our development. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to reform Thailand from OEM manufacturer to innovative nation, we create a scheme called Super Cluster, a collection of innovative industry that are the future of Thailand. We have pinpointed 10 targeted industries that have high potential. This includes upgrading of 5 existing industries, namely next generation automotive, smart electronics, affluent medical and wellness tourism, agriculture and biotechnology, and food for the future, as well as seeding 5 new industries to create the new S-curve for Thailand, namely robotics, aviation and logistics, biofuel and biochemical, digital, and medical hub. This target industry will be granted BOI privilege and additional tax and non-tax incentive. Moreover, we are in the process of setting up the Competitiveness Enhancement Fund to provide financial incentive for leading companies in this target industry to invest in Thailand. On the soft infrastructure, the national e-payment is the top of our agenda. It's at the top of our agenda. With e-payment infrastructure in place, financial transaction between people, business, and government will be cheaper and more transparent. People will be safer as they no longer need to carry a lot of cash. People in the rural area will gain greater access to financial service at cheaper cost. Business payment would be easier, cheaper, and more secure, making business sector more competitive. Social welfare from government will be more efficient and more targeted. The government plans to launch the National E-Payment Project at the beginning of 2016 and expect to complete by 2017. We also actively engage the business sector to improve the ease of doing business, with aim to reduce time and cost of all government process related to doing business. To show our commitment to this, we have in place the Licensing Facilitation Act, which aims to make obtaining license easier. The Act works by promoting 3 core principles of good governance: reducing official discretionary authority, increasing transparency, and increasing accountability. In this regard, it is an exciting opportunity for private investment to fund this high potential industry for Thailand. Before ending, I would like to touch briefly on our plan for capital market development. We recognize that capital market play a crucial role in promoting growth and stability for Thai economy. As such, the government is in the process of establishing the Capital Market Development Committee to draw a long-term development master plan and create a venue to foster, monitor, and steer development as planned. The master plan is expected to complete by 2016. The major goal of this master plan is to develop the capital market as the engine of economic growth and wealth distribution. At the same time, We envision the capital market to be a preferred investment destination and linkage for global investment. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Stock Exchange of Thailand has named the event Opportunity, Growth and Reform, Thailand is full of opportunity for growth and success. Thailand has always been and still is a high potential market with strong fundamentals. Of course, we do have some obstacles along the way, and there are always room for improvement. Our attempt to reform and restructure the economy will not only bring Thailand back to her potential, but also give a new trust and open new door to growth with both short-term fixed and long-term reform. I'm confident that Thailand can move forward to the next growth phase with stability, prosperity, and sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish a success for this conference. I'm sure that you will have a fruitful exchange with the speaker and participants. Thank you.